What are 3 common interview mistakes that if a potential employee does these, very costly? What are those 3 mistakes?
3 common mistakes. Not being prepared with clear examples from your work experience is a pretty big deal.
Oh yeah.
These are things you want to have written down on like your notepad or typed out or whatever it is, or just memorized for when they ask you the questions for the interview.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't want to focus too much on why you want to work there. So you don't want to say like, I really hated my old job, or the boss was really mean and he was, he always made me feel upset every day. You don't want to trash any other companies, and you want to highlight the specific skills that you have that are going to benefit the company in that position. Don't say, I really hated my boss, horrible person, or I hated the drama at work. No one wants to hear about your problems because actually they're probably going to relate to how you act in your next job.
Exactly.
You don't get along well with people. That's what that tells me. What I really want to hear is why the skills that you have written down on your resume or in your head or whatever you have prepared is going to benefit us at this company. And that's going to really define you from someone who doesn't have that. Right. And the third thing is keying in on how you provide value on exactly what they are looking for. So make sure you know that job description, almost know it by heart. The job descriptions aren't usually too bad to read through and memorize, or at least if you can print it out beforehand and keep it in your little envelope or whatever you take into the interview. And you're going to key in on how, I don't know, for an example, capital budgeting. How can you provide skill to that specific thing? Try to wean out like the most important parts of the job description, because like obviously some job descriptions have things like works well with people when really it's an engineering job or something like that. You want to focus on the things that provide the most value for the company, and you need to say what skills do that for them. If you don't focus on these things, it can be bad for the interview. And these are the most common mistakes that most people have. And I've actually been in interviews where people, I'm the interviewer, where people they're forgetting these things, and I'm like, man, where is this person right now? What are they talking about? And it's not what I want to hear. I don't want to hear that you like riding horses on the weekend. It has nothing to do with this job.
Or like in the last interview I talked about where the guy asked, this is when I was younger, man, tell me about yourself. Oh man, I like football. I like the Minnesota Vikings and all that. And then at the end of the interview, when I walk out, I realized, oh crap, there's a Chicago Bears helmet by the front door that I missed when I walked in, Why I didn't get the job, I don't know. But either way, like you said, keep it general. Keep it about the company, how you highlight yourself for the company and what your skills bring to the company, and that just keep it about that. Yeah.
It's professional time. It's the time to bring out your best skills, and you don't want to miss those 3 things at all.